Hello friends, this is Rishi Gupta and today I'm here to discuss a question pertaining to a show on Netflix which is called the Indian Matchmaking. And the question that I'm here to answer, not answer per se, but the discussion I'm here to do is whether the show is too regressive or is it too real. So guys, again, Indian Matchmaking was not originally on my agenda of shows to watch, but there were so many memes doing the rounds on social media that I was really intrigued, and obviously it generated a lot of controversy as well. There were a lot of news articles, editorials, op-eds written on the show and debating whether the show does justice to the Indian matchmaking system, or whether it's regressive, or whether it's real, or all of that. So I decided to give this show a watch, and I was not entertained per se, but I was definitely intrigued. So the show has a good concept. I'll definitely give that to the makers of the show, that they have taken a traditional arranged marriage concept that exists in our society, and they have glamorized it a lot, and they've created kind of a reality show out of it. So it's documentary come a reality show. So again, the premise of the show probably, but just for the sake of people who don't, there's a matchmaker, Sima Taparia from Mumbai, as she keeps on probably stating all the time, and she's out there to basically match couples, or there are typically Indians or NRIs who are looking to get married and who are well placed, educated, and all of that stuff, and but they have not yet found the one, and Sima Taparia is here to help them meet the one. So that's the premise of the show. But the show, again, to answer the original question, is the show regressive or is the show too real? I'll say it's both. So again, there are a lot of concepts that are disturbing that are shown in the show. But again, it's a reality show, right? So if you are watching a reality show and a person is cheating, so that does not mean the show is promoting the concept of cheating. The show is just showing a mirror to the society, right? So typically reality shows do that, right? So there are a lot of things that you might not condone, you might not support, but they are there in the society, and that's what you see on the screen. So that's what I think of this particular show as well. There are a lot of concepts that disturbed me. There are a lot of things that have no place in the 21st century society, Indian or American or any society, right? So there are a lot of references to people desiring fair matches, people desiring good-looking matches, people there are a lot of instances wherein guys want girls who will manage the home and manage kids and probably not be as ambitious as the guys. So there are a lot of concepts that are disturbing and they should not be there, but they are, right? So is it regressive? Yes, obviously it's regressive, and these concepts should not exist in our society. But the reality is that these things do. So if you were to, I don't know whether this happens still or not, but previously I've seen advertisements wherein people are seeking tall, fair, beautiful, well-educated girls. So and vice versa, right? So there are girls who are seeking guys who are well-placed or probably better earning than them, or all of those concepts. So there are a lot of disturbing things about these aspects of arranged marriage, but they exist in our society, and that is what is shown in the show. So again, if we are too offended by the show, I think we as a society need to look inward. You expect that with better education, with better prospects, people's thinking would evolve, especially amongst the people who are better educated. But I think that's an assumption that better education, higher education does not equate to better thinking. So that is again proven in the show. However educated you might be, however well placed you might be, that does not mean your thoughts are completely good and you are totally evolved. So that is not the case in our society, and that's not the case here as well. So again, the show was interesting. Definitely it was interesting. You got to know the thought processes. I'm sure there is a lot of glamorization that has happened in this show, and again, so there are a lot of high flying guys and girls who are very well placed, and there's a guy who's Pradhyuman, and Pradhyuman is so suave and stylish. And again, so the show predominantly deals with the better placed people in the society. It's not about the middle class or any of the other classes, but it's simply rich people, relatively rich people. So again, that's what generally. Obviously, there are people who you might identify with who are not really rich, but yeah, there are a lot of people who are well placed on the show. So, guys, again, an intriguing show. The concept of arranged marriage has been existing in our society for centuries and thousands of years, probably. And the makers have taken this concept, and they have given it a glamorous turn. But definitely, the show is well made. I must compliment especially this camera work. They have, the entire show has been very well edited. You really enjoy the different shots, the way couples meet, their facial expressions, their fidgeting, their all of their body language has been captured really well. So a show well made. Definitely a bit disturbing, but I think you can watch it. It's intriguing, and it's definitely makes you question where are we as a society in this 21st century world. So, guys, again, a short video, my thoughts about the show. What did you think about the show? Please mention in the comments, and if you like the video, please subscribe, share, and there are a ton of other videos on the channel. You can check them out, and we'll be talking about a lot more in the future. Thank you so much.